Mind, mate. You think you could stop following me? I figure that most folks around your age learn that following around a doll you like some little lost duckling, isn't exactly the greatest way to catch her fancy. But maybe you're new at this. Maybe we're all new to this in one way or another. I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong girl. I don't think I've ever seen you before in my life. Now, if you'll excuse me, some of us have our lives that we're trying to get on track. Thank you. Look, I'm telling you, my name is Vivian. My friends call me Viv. At least they would if I had any friends, and I'm very busy at the moment. And I'm sure whoever you're looking for is probably busy looking for you too. So, off you go. Girlfriend. Girlfriend. No. I don't know who you are, but that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Is that how you scored your last, babe? If it is, I can see why she flew the coop. Girlfriend. I don't know how to break this to you, honey, but you are not my type. But hey, I'm sure that line will work on some other stupid floozy out there. Don't give up, Buttercup. I'm sure there's someone waiting for you to make their happily ever after happen. But I'm not in the business of endings. When you barely know where you start, it's hard to know where you're supposed to end up. See? Well, if you're really so insistent on hovering, can you tell me the address of the public library? I found this book someplace, and it looks to be overdue. I don't really know why, but it feels like a good place to start. For the day, I mean. Not all of us are early birds. Some of us are late birds. Pigeons. Pigeons seem like the kind of bird who'd be late for everything. Wouldn't you say? What cares in the world does a pigeon have? According to the book, I'd say an awful lot. They used to be our friends. We took them into the city, domesticated them, treated them as pets, used them to carry messages back and forth between each other. And then, as soon as the world got slightly more convenient, the poor things were totally abandoned. They stay in the cities truly because they have nothing else to do and nowhere else to go, as descendants of a distant memory of when they were once useful, when they were once wanted, when they were once loved, encoded into their genes, their flesh, their bone, and their blood, but not their minds. Instincts must be a terrible burden. It almost makes me grateful that sorry. I have this sort of nasty habit of rambling. My thoughts are just too jumbled for me not to, but it doesn't mean you deserve to be forced to listen to me rave about pigeons. All that being said, directions to the library, if you would please provide them. I'd really hate to take up any more of your time. I mean, don't you have somewhere to be? Someone you're looking for? Your bird had an affinity for the avians as well. Yeah, man. It's called a hobby. don't take this the wrong way, but there has to be more than one blonde girl in this city who wears sunglasses and apparently likes birds, all right? I really think you must have me confused for someone else here. Because if your gal left without telling you to the point that you're stumbling out onto the streets, searching for just about anybody who has a resemblance to her like she's somebody's lost dog, then, buddy, I think she's just gone. And honestly, good riddance. I don't know a lot about her, or you for that matter, but you're clearly nothing if not loyal. If she's not giving you that level of 100,000,000,000% commitment, then you should have thrown her in that dumpster years ago. You're better off without her. Yeah? So, maybe you should go drown your sorrows somewhere far, far away from me. Yeah? It's nothing personal, just a thought. I'm sure you have your own errands to run, crying sessions to be had. I've demonstrated that I've had my own tumultuous journey ahead of me, and, well, I'd appreciate you not making it any harder. At least you've settled down. That's a blessing and a half. If I give you my name and number, will you let me continue on my errands? If everything goes like I think it will, I have a few more places to get to today. The library will likely lead me to somewhere else, and that somewhere else will lead me somewhere else. And soon enough, that somewhere else will be familiar enough to be a home for me. Yeah, I know that must sound like crazy talk. What can I say when every word I say is a little surprise? You're probably not the first one to be confused by this sort of thing, and you will not be the last. Let's see now. My apartment number. I don't have a phone on me, and if I did, I certainly wouldn't remember the number, so don't be weird about it, alright? The doorman would still have to buzz you in, so you can't, go in there and huff my underwear or whatever you weird delusional perverts do. Why tell you at all, then? I don't know. Could make things pretty interesting. Anyways, I have a bus to catch, so... Ugh, yes, my name. I told you, it's Vivian. Vivian Westwood. I don't remember having such a large ego or such petty concerns about my wardrobe being stolen that I'd feel the need to label all my clothes, but hey, I barely remember a thing as is. Well, fiddle pepper, whatever. I don't know, I'm trying things. Is that a yeah or a nah from you?